Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Terraria. It occurred to me that in the last video I said I was going to show off the magic missile, but I actually didn't. So, let's jump up here and I can show you how this works. Basically, you cast a magic missile, and if you hold the button down, you can direct where it goes. And then it does, I think it does 30 damage or 32 damage whenever it hits, but you can drag it around as much as you want. I mean, obviously, if you're fighting a lot of enemies at once, this probably isn't going to be your go-to, but it is kind of cool. It's a nice little mechanic. I'm not sure if it's really the right fit for me at this point in my game, but, you know, if I'd gotten it a little earlier, I probably could have made some use for it. Essentially, the Flamerang does around the same amount of damage. I mean, it's a little bit harder to aim because you can't direct it, but it also doesn't cost 18 mana per cast, so, you know, do with that what you will. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, first, I think I'm going to switch up my armor. I mean, I like the Demonite armor. Looks pretty badass in the purple and stuff, but I think it's time for a change. Let's just put it that way. So someone told me that with all of the bones and cobwebs that I've collected, we could make Necro armor. And Necro armor has the same total defense, but the bonus that it gives you is that your movement speed goes up. So, you know, why not? This gives us, Demonite armor gives us increased melee speed. This is going to give us increased movement speed. So, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. And for my money, Necro armor looks pretty badass. I mean, my guy looks like pretty much like a fucking skeleton right now. The only thing that would make this better is if the undead armies actually didn't attack me while I was wearing this because they thought I was one of them. So let's sell off our Demonite armor. As much as it pains me to do so, I can always get more Demonite pretty easily. And go to my piggy bank and realize that I actually have 54 gold. So now that I have so much gold, I could go to the arms dealer and buy the mini shark. Unfortunately, in the last video, the retard killed himself, so can't really do that right now. But what I am going to do is go down to hell, and oh, look who finally decided to show the fuck up. Is he gonna walk right into the lava? Hey, come on, man, you can do it. Alright, I'll just talk to you here. You'll probably be dead in like 10 seconds anyway. You wait here. Don't jump into the lava. I've got to get my money. Should really make platforms that go across. Oh, you idiot! Platforms that go across that. I know there's probably more things that I could be doing with my gold, but I'm just going to stick with buying. Where's the... Oh, there it is. The mini shark for now. So let's pop this into the magic missile slot, since I probably won't be using the magic missile too much. And we'll take it for a test drive out here. Does it still fire musket balls? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, wow. Alright, that's awesome. It goes through the armor pretty quickly, but... whoa! That didn't do as much damage to me as I thought it would. But that, yeah, that's definitely pretty cool. Let's buy some musket balls as well. How many can I buy? How much money do I have? I got enough to basically give myself a stack. That's good for now. Drink a potion. And then I'll take my elevator to hell, and I won't use my mining helmet to light the way. Instead, I will just continuously fire my Flamerang down to try to light the path. In any case, I'm playing version 1.0.3 right now, so there's been some new stuff that's been added here. First, the cloud in the bottle now negates your fall damage, which is pretty much useless for me because I have the lucky horseshoe. And there's some new items as well, like... now Demon Eyes can drop black lenses, and you can use those to make sunglasses, which are basically just like regular goggles, which I used near the start of this Let's Play. So not that useful for me, but I guess it would be kind of cool to deck your guy out in sunglasses. Oh, here we are. And of course, because I'm an idiot, I did not apply my obsidian skull before I got down here, so I'm going to have to think of something to do pretty quick. Wait till this guy moves. Alright, then apply it as fast as I can. I don't need those Hermes boots right now. There we go. Now I can actually move around without fear of just, you know, getting knocked back into the lava. Some other changes in 1.0.3 I'm trying to remember right now. They replaced Cobalt armor with Jungle armor. So, the Jungle armor is what you get in the underground jungle, as you know, probably could have guessed by the name of it. Where am I going to go for Hellstone? Let's go over this way. I said, let's go over this way. Alright. Yeah, so I haven't been to the underground jungle yet. That's pretty much next on my to-do list. This is as much like an update video to show off the loot that I have and the progress that I made with respect to my armor and the magic missile and the mini shark, as it is. Oh, and to talk about the new update of the game, of course, as it is, you know, actual progress in the game. The next thing I want to do is go to the underground jungle. But, you know, I don't want to end the Let's Play too early, because there haven't been any new areas added yet. Oh, really? Really, man? Okay. Someone actually gave me a great tip, that only 3 enemies, or only 2 enemies can be on you at the same time in the underworld. So if I just keep 2 fire imps spawned at all times and just kind of deal with them, then I'll never have to deal with bone serpents, and that would be great for me. But of course, as I kill a fire imp, I'm clearly not taking that advice to heart. But I'm hoping that the Muramasa actually makes it a little bit easier for me to take these guys down. Now, the other thing about the Muramasa that I did not talk about that is actually really helpful is that you don't have to hold down the button, or you don't have to click every time you want to use the sword. You can just hold down the button, which is incredibly convenient in comparison to the other swords that you get in this game. In fact, many of the other tools that you get in this game. Here we go. Finally, the Bone Serpent comes out. I'll wait it out. Maybe he'll drop some sick loot. Unlikely, but, you know, you never know. I think his tail is getting pretty close to falling off right now. Come on, come on. Oh, excellent. Okay. Not bad at all. Anything cool in this pot? Doesn't look like it. Let's go back to doing some hardcore mining. Okay, seriously, dude, you're gonna have to give me a second here to check my inventory. I always use my potions way too early. I noticed it's been a common complaint. How am I gonna get across here? I'm gonna need to build something, I feel. First I'm gonna kill this guy and hope that a bone serpent doesn't spawn. Then I'm gonna check my inventory for stacks. Ooh. Not doing so hot when it comes to stacks. I might have to travel the other direction. Unless there's like a jump here that I can make. This is playing with fire right now. I would not recommend this. Oh! I saw something over there. Dare I try to make that jump? Let me use my ash blocks here. I'm gonna make things a little bit easier on myself. 1, 2, and then yes, I'll use some hellstone bricks. 1, 2, 3. I'm still not totally sure I can make it, but I don't really have much of an option. So let's get my potions ready. Okay, fire imp. I'm dealing with bigger fish right now. And then I'll try to get a running start. Oh, why did I use my cloud in the bottle as the first thing? I got so lucky there. I must have hit jump after I went off the edge, because I used cloud in the bottle before it even used my jump. That was a problem. So I'll just use a glowing mushroom to make up the difference in my health there. Oh man, that was close. And probably the risk versus reward on that was not as great as I would have liked, as I see like 6 hellstone ore here that I'm going to mine. It feels nice after all these failed expeditions into hell to actually like stand a chance of mining some hellstone for once. Feels like I'm actually making progress in the game, which is nice considering the late game stage that we're at right now. Bust open these pots, yada yada. Give me some silver coins. I'm sure I'll use those for something eventually. And how am I going to get all this hellstone that's mired under the lava here? I guess I can mine through the ash. In fact, I can mine through the ash extremely quickly. And then come at the hellstone from this direction. 2 fire imps, perfect. I can live with this. As long as they don't get in here with me. This is a pretty tight shaft, boys. Oh, I probably could have chosen better words for that. This is a pretty tight shaft, boys. So it reminds me when, like, on that episode of The Simpsons, they go to the steelworking factory. Steelworking factory? I believe it's called a foundry. That should show how much hard manual labor I've done in my entire life. I don't even know the name of where steel is made. Anyway, I'm totally being tangential right now, but if you remember that episode, you know what I'm talking about right now. This guy definitely knows what I'm talking about. So I'm kind of thinking, like, what happens if you just keep mining in hell, like, sorry, the underworld, the nether, let's say? Does it obviously there's nothing below it in terms of, like, new areas. Man, this guy's got a crack shot. But, is there, you know, any kind of, like, awesome loot at the bottom? I don't know. Maybe in one of these future videos I'll check out the bottom of the map, see how low I can go. Maybe I'll just fall through the bottom of the map, up through the ceiling of the top of the map. And let's create a elevator that goes all the way to the surface. So when I fall through the bottom of the map and come out the top, I can just fall for the rest of my days. Right now, though, I'm loving this hellstone. Buckets and buckets of hellstone. So I probably won't be holding on to this skeleton armor too long. Or, sorry, necro armor. Because, you know, I'll be able to move on to hellstone armor. But in any case, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from commentary because I feel like, you know, I'm just doing a little bit of mining right now. If anything interesting happens, I will jack you guys back in here. Again, probably could have had a better word choice there. Anyway, see you soon. So here we are back on the surface. I had a pretty productive but largely unremarkable trip to hell. Ultimately pulling about, wow, close to 500 pieces of hellstone. So let's smelt that up. Do I have enough space on my inventory? Probably. So we'll smelt that up into hellstone bars. Sorry, I've got to go into my awesome mood-lighted... Wow, excuse me. Hellstone forge in here. Take these hellstone bars. Ah, I don't have enough obsidian. Alright, well, I will do some off-camera obsidian farming. And then, you know, I will see you guys in the next video. Maybe underground jungle. Probably going to take a look at some of the hellstone stuff that I'm going to make with all of those bars. Just off the top of my head, I had about 450 hellstone bars, and it takes... Sorry, hellstone ore. And it takes 6 to make a bar. Therefore... Oh, I probably shouldn't put my map on display. Let's put it this way. We're looking at more than 60 bars. 60 times 6. A little bit more than that. Closer to like 70 bars maybe. That's about 420. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time on Let's Play Terraria.